The mission statement of the Institute says this: the Holy Cross Institute exists to promote and foster the divinely inspired gift of the charism of the Congregation of Holy Cross by educating minds and cultivating the hearts of Holy Cross educators, administrators, and board members for the mission of Jesus Christ through the transformational work of Catholic education. Educators, administrators, and board members. Yes, but the ultimate beneficiaries of all this are the students we have informed and formed over the past 190 years since Holy Cross education began. I'm assuming that in all of the schools, you have examples of ways in which your students and graduates have been transformed by their Holy Cross education. I would like you to hear just one student. In 1862, the valedictorian of Notre Dame de Saint Croix, addressing his fellow graduates, said this: to develop and enrich one's understanding, but above all, to ennoble one's heart and strengthen one's character for life's struggles. This is education. In whatever situation Providence places us, to whatever ministry it calls us, whatever humble or high post it confides to us, we will keep our family spirit. We will sense a closeness to one another, as long as we remain faithful to the same cause and covered by the same flag, which is the cross. Clearly, his education did and would continue to make a difference in his life. It has been 183 years since those first conferences brought together Holy Cross educators. And the seasons of hope since then have fashioned what Holy Cross Institute is and does. Now we are in a season of wisdom. The simple truth is that we speak of Holy Cross education today more fluently than any time in the past. Much work has been done. And there is much work yet to be done, because wisdom, like hope, is not self-sustaining. It is supported by our gratitude for all that has been done, and by our determination to do whatever is necessary for advancing our vocation and mission as educators. Some definition of hope limited to being about the future. Hope is about the present, about what we can do now to nurture transformation in our students, ourselves, our world. Hope is about what we believe as it has been shaped by the season. I have just a few points I would ask you to consider. Consider it as something of a creed for Holy Cross educators. We believe Providence does take a long view of our work and our experiences, and so should we. Simply because some things do not progress as we planned or expect is no indication that God is not working with and through us. We believe hope is always in season, because it is rooted in the conviction that we are doing God's work, and because our colleagues and our students are worthy of that work. We believe with Moreau that the image of God is imprinted in the hearts of our students, even when their behaviors and attitudes more than camouflage that truth. Guiding them to live that image is the privileged responsibility of educators. We believe hope is not undone by despair, discouragement, or even disappointing results. Hope is undone by forgetting who we are as Holy Cross, by underestimating the greatness of our mission, and by losing sight of our vocation and its inherent call to prepare the world for better times. We believe this world can have better times, and that our students will be an integral part of making those times a reality. But this belief requires that we live and work as if that world is already dawning. No, that is not naivete. That is living the charism of Holy Cross. That is living hope. We believe that living hope will engage us with the cross, however it appears in our life and ministry. It should never surprise us, either theologically or experientially, that Father Moreau teaches us the inseparable connection between hope and the cross. Crux spes unica. That must be more than a slogan for us, for it gives us the vision to see and the zeal to prepare for a world of better times. Finally, this year marks the 170th anniversary of the publication of Christian Education. In the preface, Father Moreau says that the plan or approach being presented is, quote, scarcely more than a trial. He says further, I intend to complete it according to the observations which will be communicated to me and the personal appraisals which I invite the teachers to give me on this work. Moreau never revised or expanded the book. Maybe it is meant to remain incomplete as a trial that we continue to refine. Our work and the work of Holy Cross Institute will inaugurate yet another season of hope. Holy Cross education will always be in season. Moreau's insight remains as true today as when he wrote it 170 years ago. If there is a period in which the necessity for such an education makes itself felt, it is certainly ours. We can sharpen Moreau's words for today and affirm that Holy Cross education is not only a necessity, it is an urgency. Father Moreau's promise stands firm. God has done too much for the work of Holy Cross up to now, not to complete it. With the assurance of that promise, let us be agents of the hope our world so desperately needs and obviously needs. Wherever we are, and whatever we encounter, we must continue, because we are, we must continue to be people with hope. Thank you.